All right, you guys, welcome into this community chat with the moon in Capricorn, sextile over to Saturn, retrograding in the sign of Pisces. All right, we're looking at planetary hour of Mars right now. It's happening at 11:30. Where is it? 11:36. 11:34 a.m. Currently at 11:05 on the clock. So in about the next 30 minutes, this transit's going to take place. I have spilled the tea kipper out here. Okay, they like want to fly out. Kipper, spill the tea. I have my Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck out. Okay, we're gonna get into this. What's this energy all about? There could be a lot of dramatic changes that are happening currently right now in regards to any type of commitment. Message of concern is here. Almost like someone wants you to kind of feel forced into surrender and accepting what is. It almost as if it has been painted to stay that way. That hasn't happened to me early this morning. I started dealing with my allergies, so that's weird. My nose itchy. I got fire energy on the bottom of the deck. There could be some sort of celebration, ceremony taking place here. What are you concerned about the commitment to? There seems to be like the spilling of the beans in connection to a lot of dramatic changes here. Having to surrender and accept what your future is shaped already like. What's this message of concern? Interesting. It could have something to do with your Aries and or Gemini placements. Adaptability and impulsiveness. This would be like the need to take action with something. The message of concern is like, do you really want to be committed to this? Or something like that. Sun and Aquarius energy is here. Mars and Taurus, being on the defense about starting up some sort of business or something. That's interesting. The Five of Swords is here. The Ten of Swords is here. My gosh. There's so much negative energy this morning in the cards. And then this is a completely different deck. It almost feels like sabotaging ways or like a sense of deception in the energy, like a backstab almost. Someone doing it purposely though. And how so many like dramatic changes are taking place. It's like completely unexpected. It's almost like you receiving a letter in the mail and saying you're no longer part of this partnership, or I no longer want to be married to you. Okay, it feels like that. It could be like some sort of competitiveness here in connection to your stability or how you bring in your finances or how you have some sort of desire, all right, for specific needs. A lot of swords. Now I'm seeing the Four of Swords. All right, so Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords. You could be like all up in your head about something here. The Death card. About how something just, again, it abruptly ends. Or you already knew that something was coming to an end in the past. Three of Cups energy. It's almost like your intuition has told you this is the way it was going to be. Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. It almost feels like it was purposely done that way to kind of like be deceptive. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords. Death card with the Three of Potions and the Seven of Swords. Three of Potions is like a highly intuitive person or your kindred spirits being around you at this time as you're going through something very difficult. It's like, oh, well, you kind of feel forced mentally to surrender and accept to whatever this is because this is the shaping of your future. All right, so if you were told the truth about something, if this spilling of the beans here created some sort of dramatic changes in your life, then it kind of feels like the message of concern is, are you remaining committed to something, or are you going to remain adaptable and start making changes and become a little bit more impulsive about taking some sort of action forward? The Queen of Potions is here. Queen of Cups. The Strength card here. So your emotional state is like strong as hell. I don't think emotionally anything is affecting you right now. It's more so trying to come after your mental. But I think you're fine. Eight of Wands. It's like you're positively moving forward. You're fine. The High Priestess. Because you already saw this coming. It's not affecting you. I see 11:11 on the clock as I look up. The Emperor. So your intuition was already telling you to keep your emotional state strong. Okay? And that there were going to be positive changes for you to be able to move forward with the Eight of Wands. Maybe you are getting some sort of connection here with communication from someone in higher power. Masculine energy comes in to like more so protect you or something like this. Nine of Wands energy just tells you to, you know, hold on tight. Everything's going to be okay. Well, damn. That's what it feels like. There's a sense of darkness here, too, in this specific reading. Most of the cards that I pulled out are, like, all black. So there's a sense of darkness in this. I have a mature man at the bottom of this deck over here. Who's this mature man? Because that could be that Emperor energy. The Page of Pentacles. Someone's coming in to, like, I don't know, wake you up about something here. Two of Cups. Kind of feels like a soulmate connection, or just the Five of Wands. Someone knows you're going through a difficult time. Like you're going through hardship. Almost like you have a lot of burdens or something. The Page of Candles and the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if this has something to do with like children. Alright, so this could be like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius child, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child. Some sort of burden here in connection to a soulmate. Could be an older person, a father figure. The Queen of Swords. I don't know if the children are looking at the mother figure as if they don't give a shit. Alright, so there could be like dramatic changes happening in your life in connection to someone having concerns about, I would imagine, parents divorcing or something. Because the Queen of Swords, she's divorced. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, to the Three of Swords. Yeah. It's like no matter what you desire, no matter how happy you were with something, you're going through a divorce here. Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles. In order for you to receive some sort of reciprocation or help or assistance. So something feels like sabotaging ways, a lot of gossip happening here. All right, the need to focus on healing after some sort of ending that has taken place. How either your intuition has been telling you something, or family and friends being involved about some sort of deception, but your intuition telling you where your positive changes are happening. So your emotional state is fine, you're strong there, but there's somebody pissed off over here at you, whoever that mature man is. Show me the unspoken desire. Well, hot damn. This is giving the Nine of Pentacles. So this may be you. Your unspoken desire is to be free and independent from some sort of dynamic over here. The Wheel of Fortune, that's when you hit your jackpot or something like that. And the Five of Cups is kind of feeling like someone else on the other end has a sense of grievance. Alright. King of Swords. Kind of feels like, you know, they kind of have to agree with what the Queen of Swords wants. And that will be a divorce. And that's creating some sort of mental conflict for someone here. Lots of swords out this reading. Again, 5, 10, 4, 7 of swords with the Queen and the King of Swords. Yes. That's a big deal. And the 9 on the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. Somebody's not too happy about this. This is someone that possibly wanted to build some sort of firm foundation with you, but held some sort of secret from you. All right, this person, I don't know if they have like drinking issues or whatever that may be, or they were indecisive about partnering and moving forward with you, but there was some sort of delay here in expressing this person's emotions or something. Now they want to come back and like offer a cup of love. It's like, are you going to accept it? Do you still have memories from the past? Are we going to fix this marriage? If not, then I'm kind of like in my feelings about having to move forward. Somebody's not happy that they're getting divorced from a marriage. It's a lot of drama, and it kind of feels like the drama is in connection to what this person thinks of you, or how you think of them, or who sabotaged the connection, who betrayed who, all right, and how there was some sort of deception in connection to other people as well. Okay. So, cards are like flipping out like crazy. I see a Queen of Pentacles here with a King of Pentacles here and an Ace of Swords. All right, so there's something here about, this could be like a business partnership with the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Or this would have been like your ex-lover, you know what I mean? As you being with this person long-term, building wealth and, you know what I mean? Longevity with this person. Or that's what this person feels like is the truth. Like we were supposed to be together forever. 9 of Wands. It's kind of like we were supposed to continue working and not fighting. I mean, fighting to not give up. Remaining patient to see how this was all going to work out. And it doesn't look like it went that way. Okay, so show me the feminine's energy here, then with the Queen of Swords. Show me the Queen of Swords energy. Because she's more so in this energy of, I don't think I want this anymore, even though I feel like I was happy here. All right. It's like as much as I truly desired you, you chose to continue moving forward. 3 of Swords. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. It's like as much as I now desire, as I look back at a situation, I have to look back at what I lost or what I walked away from. Something like this. 8 of Cups. Yeah. It was almost like your choice to emotionally withdraw from the situation in the first place. Right? Possibly for a fire sign. I don't know. King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. That could have been like a job offer, rather than accepting love from your person, the one that you were with long term. Because the truth is, that's where your abundance was. Emotionally, you're fine. Over here, there seems to have some sort of happiness in regards to what you walked away from. Over here, you are choosing to go after your own fortune, your unspoken desire of what you feel like you want to create for yourself. And this is where the King of Swords doesn't understand why you divorced him, because you guys were stable together. That's what it's given. Okay. So again, the King of Swords is in this energy of a sense of sorrow, regret, loss, in connection to someone that wants to move forward towards their unspoken desire, which I would imagine is the person they were committed to in marriage. And that person hitting like the jackpot. You know what I mean? So this is like one defending a business that they're trying to open or start or something like that. Having to do with their achievements, yes. Okay. Show me the defense card. It's almost like you have to kind of like, there is no yielding here. You have to kind of be forced to surrender and accept what was it that you were painting your future as here. All right. Because if you spilt the beans and all these dramatic changes have now happened, now there's a concern about the commitment of marriage that you had with your past person that you're divorced from now. Queen and King of Swords. And what you could have had if you guys were to stay together. King and Queen of Pentacles. It would have been more stability here. So there's like a lot of gossip, a lot of healing, a lot of betrayals that have taken place, a lot of deception, jealousy, envy, who moved on, why this person did what. But the High Priestess is moving in the energy of positive movement forward with a very emotional strength right now. That's what it's doing. Show me the celebration that comes up. The Hermit. Virgo's energy could be of significance. Venus is in Virgo, which is currently this energy. So maybe you have gifts coming your way. The Wheel of Fortune is directly next to that Nine of Pentacles. All right, but there's some sort of celebration here in regards to Virgo energy. What is the Hermit? The Three of Pentacles. More than likely, wherever you are collaborating, it's almost like someone's coming in to deliver you your gifts. See how that like barrel is filled with the gifts from whoever this is? The Three of Pentacles is an authoritative person coming in as a spirit, maybe? I don't know, the Hermit. To come in and bring some sort of gifts or unspoken desire, all right, to the person that is more so focusing in on whatever it is. Because if this Queen of Swords is looking back at the heartache and the losses that they've taken and now have emotionally withdrawn, and that person is now focusing more so on the Pentacles herself, then the masculine is now in regret. It's kind of what it's giving me. All right. Losing out on some sort of fortune if they would have stayed committed to their person. Vice versa. It could be the feminine leaving the masculine, is which looks like the feminine did leave the masculine. All right, but the truth was you guys would have been abundant together, rather. All right, so now the abundance is coming in from an authoritative figure, specifically a Virgo. It could be a spirit or just comes through in a different workplace. Virgo is a workplace. Okay. The Lovers, interesting. It could be a different lover, or it's coming through in that way because you have to make a different choice here. Maybe you're celebrating coming back together with, I don't know, someone. Okay. The Queen of Wands is there, and the Two of Pentacles. Something's being controlled around you, or you just kind of have to remain adaptable to changes that are taking place here. Show me the Lovers. That's weird. The King of Passion. Are you coming back to this past person? Show me the Three of Swords. Are you returning back to that past person? The Seven of Wands. That person's guarded. They're trying to like protect their energy. From the Queen of Swords? Yeah. That's the person that's controlling the heartbreak that they've already experienced. Because they're already mourning your energy. They're not coming back. Judgment says that's the pathway you chose. That's the future you shaped. Welcome in, guys. So I don't see what the celebration is because it says, oh, however your gifts were supposed to come in, the celebration is given to someone else through some sort of ceremony. I would imagine someone goes and finds like a new lover or something like that. Like emotionally, you guys would be together stronger. All right, because I see Queen of Cups up here with the Strength card. All right, the King of Cups is more so here with the Lovers as well. So maybe they desire the same thing. Maybe they're trying to like go within and see how they feel about how to deliver this. Three of Pentacle energy, how you guys can kind of collaborate and work it out together. That's weird. Okay. So it's giving me this is the masculine wanting to have some sort of celebration or coming back together. But it's fire energy. It would be through some sort of ceremony. Is that the marriage? Because the concern is, are we moving together, you know, committed or not? The Sun. That's exactly what this is. This person wants to come back. Show me the King of Swords energy, the person that's divorced from the Queen of Swords. Show me this energy, because they're mourning now. The Seven of Pentacles, they want to invest more time, energy, resources, whatever the fuck. The Eight of Pentacles, they want to work it out. The Knight of Potion, they still have love there for you, I would imagine. Seven of Cups, but they keep it hidden. They keep it a secret. They won't tell you that. Six of Swords, because they feel that you've moved on, like you've already healed, you've already stitched up, you know what I mean, what it was that you felt that you need to fix within yourself. Like almost like you're more confident than they are. They're not afraid to say, oh yeah, well, I'm moving on too, because they're just as stubborn as you were here, saying, I'm going after what I desire. But yet the love is still there. And this person's going to act like, no, I don't want you anymore either. But yet they do. The Hierophant is, I want to be committed to you in marriage. We were supposed to have this traditional thing. You see what I'm saying? But they would have to speak that to you. They would have to say that. And there's something within themselves, it's their ego that won't allow them to do it, the devil. Yeah, so they keep themselves like held back. They won't say it. And this is keeping them in a sense of entrapment in their head, overthinking the whole situation instead of just taking action. Okay. Two of Swords. This is your companion. I feel like you're actually focusing on bringing yourself back into balance here, building the foundation for yourself as well. You're dealing with your own challenges, Five of Wands, but you're also nostalgic about this past person. All right. So the person that sees you as very confident and moving in the right direction, it kind of feels like they need your passion, you need theirs, so that you guys both move together and have the support that you both need. The Emperor needs his Empress, the Empress needs her Emperor type of energy in order to achieve goals in life here, so you guys can remain stable. Okay, something like that. All right, let's move on. So it could be that your social circle is changing. All right, something doesn't feel right. You have to start just remaining adaptable, being a little bit more impulsive and moving forward, and being a little bit more idealistic in how to start up whatever it is that you want to start up. Okay, but something's changing in the energy is what it says. Let's get another spread on here. We're getting closer and closer to this transit, so let's see. 1 second. Second case scenario. There's a court issue that you're dealing with someone taking from you, whether it's a loss, you're going to lose out on this court case, or you're going to court because someone stole something from you, or it kind of feels like you're having difficulty, all right, within a court case, that type of thing. All right, message of concern at the bottom of the deck, and where it just came out from the first spread. So that situation from the first spread could be carrying to this second spread. Let's just see what it is. As I split the deck, I see karmic lesson. Right, so maybe this is like a repeated cycle that you need to learn a lesson here in dealing with a specific court issue. I don't know if you're dealing with some sort of injustice, because that kind of feels that way. Like if thief in courthouse is kind of like you're not able to get your message across in court, or it just feels like something's unfair, like you don't get the opportunity to even have your case looked at almost. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. So there could be like hidden truths here and silent resentments. So if this has to do with, like, let's just say the marriage thing, that would be like the court issue. It's like, well, you took from me. No, you took from me. It could be either physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I don't know. Okay, but there's some sort of silent resentment in connection to this couple. Okay. The unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface. It's because all the facts haven't been fully revealed. Okay. Let's see what that is. So somebody has silent resentment and they're hiding their truths. Pretty much the same energy. If they still love you and they want to work it out, they have to kind of put up some sort of facade in court and saying, well, no, I just took that loss and that's that. Like, it's stubbornness. Okay. Know your worth. Dealing with this person. You might be actually in this energy of purifying, you know, whatever's happening around you at this time. You're trying to be more like innocent in this situation here. All right, so your efforts and whatever it is that you're doing and what you feel is like within reach and whatever is in your control is where you feel like you have a sense of innocence. The other person is more so rejecting you. Okay, so you can't do anything about that. What's under the message of concern? Official person. So this is possibly you going up against like a court official or somebody like this. All right, so you got shared experiences here as well at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if this is someone that you've traveled with. You guys have been together for a long time. I would imagine you do have some sort of experience with this person, or this is a repeated karmic lesson with this person, okay? Or this is a repeated pattern of having to go to court for the same thing over and over again, something like that. I'm going to clarify this energy with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun about the courthouse and the thief. So I would imagine you're more so inspired by like traditional beliefs or principles, okay? And someone else may want like a more conventional type of relationship. So this is possibly why they're rejecting you. All right. You could have and or be involved with someone that's of like a great age difference here with this Venus and Capricorn energy. Jupiter and Sagittarius just means that you're highly knowledgeable about, you know, spirituality, your principle, your beliefs, the philosophy that you live by here. And it seems like you seem to be an inspiration to those that are in the spiritual community as well. All right. So this could definitely be like a spiritual thing. So if you feel like someone's taking from you when it comes to like, let's just say spiritual court, and they're trying to resent you, it's because they're hiding truths. Meanwhile, you know your worth and you're moving in this energy of innocence or something like that during shared experiences. So this will be someone that you know is on your journey. And the message of concern is, are you really an official person? I see 911 on the chat. You could be dealing with like an official person that's like a police officer or someone in a position of authority. Okay, that's trying to reject you here for no reason. I don't see it. I'm just going to pull the tarot spread now and see what comes out. I just heard patience is virtue. I saw temperance and it made me look down at the purity card. Patience is virtue. Something like this. You may find it difficult to get this energy or this person or whatever this is for you to reciprocate to you. All right, what it is that you want out of this. It looks like it's a companionship, to be honest. All right, it looks like there's a decision that needs to be made in order for something to be reciprocated to you. It's kind of like having to do with your life purpose almost, because I see the energy of the sun here. So your specific strength, or however you've been controlling the energy of, again, it's giving me like your emotional state in order for you to manifest what it is that you desire, tends to be that you do have to be committed to something in marriage. 4 Wands energy here. I like the need to be committed. And when you go up against the judge here, all right, justice is here, the court issue is here, it's kind of saying, well, you know, you're going up against this King of Wands. This would be like a fire sign. And they end up getting your Wheel of Fortune almost. And where you've already invested most of your time, your energy, your resources, you put in the work. And you were supposed to be the one that were reaping the rewards, because it came out earlier with the whole Venus and Virgo energy and with the Wheel of Fortune next to it, right? This person is 5 of Swords. You know what I mean? It's giving, you got to go up against me first to get what it is that you want. And that would be this official person. They want like you to be connected to them in this very conventional type of relationship. So if Venus in Virgo, if Venus in Capricorn says this person is of a great age difference, then the message of concern is that you have to go deal with this official person. That's the only way you're going to have a victory. I'm pretty sure this person doesn't live, this person does not live by their principles. Knight of Swords, they're kind of like the hidden devil here. You know what I mean? If they see that you do something in the public eye, or they see that you're having some sort of victory or success, they're coming for that. Knight of Swords. All right, they would kind of come in and attack whatever that is. Page of Needles, them and their whole crew that they have spying on you, okay? Page of Swords energy would be like having to investigate something here that you've got going on. And then bringing that to court as well, okay? So even if it feels like they're stealing from you, technically they're looking at it on their end as if you stole from me. So let's just say we're speaking about a couple that is divorced. What took place, how this took place, what's being investigated, who did the deception, why was there the betrayal involved, all right? Who was jealous of who, why was there a sense of resentment, who caused the heartbreak, why did this person walk away from you, that type of thing. It feels like it's a shit show happening. Although the both of you just want to be happy. The Sun card is the goal. That's what's at least trying to be manifested. Someone's really hard-headed here in saying, well, I have strong emotions, so I feel that I'm okay. That could be the feminine's energy. And the masculine more so is the cunning one and uses other people to have their victory. Meaning they would have people spying on you. Page of Swords, to gather information to go to court with. Very calculated person. Very quick-witted. The way that they think is very, like, you know what I mean, on point. Something like this. So just know your worth and how, like, success lies in your own hand. If someone's coming to try to take from you, it's because they're not truly living within their principles. If you're the one that chose to separate from this person, obviously it was for a reason. Maybe you do love them, or maybe you do desire them. We've seen it with the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, but it came out to the 3 of Swords. You can't look back on something or someone that has hurt you. You rather have to move forward. So show me the purity card here. Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So the only way to step into some sort of innocence or feeling like something I feel is fair is to either go in and collaborate with this person and try to make one last offer, is what it feels like. So I'm hearing like patience is virtue. Again, you know your worth though. 2 of Wands. You might have already chosen to go down a brand new pathway because you knew that this person was deceptive. So your patience is virtue. Show me, why is there so much silent resentment in between this specific couple? The Chariot, because of who's winning the most, or who's more successful than the other, or how someone got to move forward and the other person didn't. Show me what the hidden truth is. Someone needs patience in this connection. Show me what is being taken away here in regards to this court issue here, because I see the court case being that someone stole something or feels like they've taken a loss. The 8 of Wands. Things are only going to positively move forward if there's some sort of mediation or coming to some sort of agreement about the changes that have taken place, all right, in regards to the masculine. So the masculine ends up walking away free, is what it feels like from the situation. The Hierophant. Once they speak up what they feel. That's what we saw coming out. That he was angry about something back there. And he needed to speak about what his feelings were. He needs to say, well, we were supposed to be committed in marriage, right? Like the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. All right, maybe this person was inspired by living by their principles at one point. What happened with this? It's like, you were supposed to be my companion. You were supposed to be the person I was married to. Something like that. 3 of Swords. This person feels like they no longer live by those specific principles because the feminine chose to break up. Remember, we saw it. She was looking back at what she desired and how happy she was, but technically she was unhappy. Her focus was on whatever she was trying to build with her quote-unquote starting of a business. Ace of Cups, but it's a lie because there's still love there. See what I'm saying? Heartbroken, but there's love there. Three of Swords, but the Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. It kind of feels like I'd rather move forward and be free and single and independent, which is a lie because you're heartbroken. You actually want to love this person. So this is the masculine, all right? Looking like I'm positively going to win by taking away this person's stubborn. They're stubborn. Look at this. This person could be someone that is more so worried about the materialistics. Ace of Pentacle energy. All right, what they look like to other people, their career, their status, their reputation, you know, that type of thing. Instead of going after, I'm heartbroken, but, you know, I'd rather just accept new love. All right, I want to focus more so on the materialistic life. I want to have all the gifts. So this is exactly why the femininist energy is coming up the same way. It's giving like her wheel of fortune leads into, you know what I mean? Her destiny and the pathway that she's already aligned for herself. So why is there a message of concern with this official person? All right, with the person that you now have to move forward with in this conventional type of relationship. This is like you having connections to someone that's of a great age difference. Page of Potions. The Death card. There is no brand new beginning in love there. Queen of Wands. You have already set your intention on your passion. That's what I'm getting. Star card to the Queen of Wands. So the official person, if you come up and say, well, I have a message of concern. I want my person back. Well, ma'am, you've already chose your pathway. You said this is what your wish fulfillment was. That situation in love has already ended. You're moving forward. You're now connected to me in this very conventional type of relationship. Welcome, I'm your boss. That's what is given. And here you are, trying to stitch yourself up from a situation that could have been avoided. Eight of Swords energy. Now you feel trapped. Is there any way of getting out of that? The Lovers. Nope. Looks like you're kind of like already contracted. It's what it feels like. It's a heavy Gemini energy now. Show me rejection or the rejected energy. Something that you should have known was forbidden or you should have never been attached to. Something like that. Five of Wands. Yeah. If you reject this person, they're going to be pissed off. They're starting some drama. Five of Wands and the Three of Potions. This could be with your entire family. Family, friends, anything. Alright, it's giving, this person is, they're going to cross-question you on why now you want to leave. Because you're finding out that your person is about to step into some sort of wheel of fortune and you want them back. It's kind of giving them, it's giving that energy. Seven of Swords. It was your strategy to only come in for the win. That's what it feels like. Alright, King of Pentacles. To go back after the person that had the attachments to the finances. The stability, the foundation. You dumb fool. This is them speaking to the feminine energy. This is the official person speaking to the feminine energy now. Saying you dumb fool. Right? It's like the pathway in which you said you were going on was supposed to lead you to abundance. It only led you to be in lack. Five of Pentacles. So now judgment is on you. Now go after that passion and go make something happen with it because you already emotionally withdrawn from your person. And here's your ex like, how you like that, bitch? And they walk off with everything. That's what it's given, yeah. It's like, how you like those apples, asshole? I like it. I mean, it's karma. It's karmic season. You see what I'm saying? So if you've set your intention on starting up a business and that was the main focus for you and you kind of had a desire for loving a person but you had to choose to walk away from that person, it's not you making a bad choice. It's you having to stick with what your fucking guns say. Bitch, you bit the apple, now go after that. It's given that. Alright? It's like no matter what, you're supposed to be happy, but you can't just walk back into the past and say, well, I want you back now, because that's not how this shit works. you've already started some other sort of quote unquote contract, you can't walk away from that shit. All right? So go find somebody else to love on, is what the damn judge said. Ah. So yeah, you're gonna get a sense of rejection here if this is like a court issue. All right. We're doing one more spread, you guys. Let me just get shuffled up with all these decks. Welcome in, you guys. Jay, Angel 101, Tiff is here, Christy's here. Welcome in. Now this could be vice versa, let's be clear, all right? This could be happening with the masculine coming back and wanting their feminine, the feminine wanting the masculine, something like that. It just kind of feels like you can't go back from what you started. It feels like it's different now. There's something that's like connected to a contract this time around. You just can't walk away from it. All right. It feels like it's something that's completely unavoidable at this time. All right. Unavoidable. You have to deal with it. Okay. All right, let's get into this last spread. Oh, okay. Bad health is here. Sudden wealth and imprisonment. Adjudication at the bottom of the deck. So there's a feminine here taking care of now this older person. That would be, I would imagine, the conventional connection that you have to this great age difference person. All right, your sudden wealth, if it looks like it's coming in, there's some sort of imprisonment around that. Maybe there's some sort of restriction to your resources, okay? Let's see. Whoa. But now I guess if you're trying to like go back to court and get some sort of mediation and coming back together with your person here, there's something in regards to a community of people being behind that as well. All right, so somebody like having to like vouch for you or something like that. That's weird. My nose is crazy right there. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe a community of people having to vouch for you guys' connection. All right. If the masculine feels like, woohoo, I won, and then they leave their, you know what I'm saying? Their empress in the background, but yet she's over here, you know, caring for this older man that had nothing to do with her and or her family or her foundation, or her resources are kind of like held up. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a silent understanding card coming out here. It says unspoken understanding creates a deeper connection. So that's how, even if you don't speak to this person, the tarot says this person still loves you. They still want to be with you, but they're putting up on a front because of their reputation, their appearance, the way that they look in the public life. Okay, that's given like a Capricorn energy, more than Capricorn energy. All right, 10th house energy. It's like, well, I have to look like I'm the man here. You know what I mean? They got a reputation to hold up, but there's a silent understanding of a deeper connection. So if you go to court with this person, you see what I'm saying? There's still some sort of unspoken desire there. Exactly what I mean. All right, so that's what needs to be uncovered here. So this community of people could be like, listen, we know that you're going to court with this person. All right, we've got some sort of evidence that's going to change your view on these things here and what's happening. I would imagine this is your community coming up against the judge as well on your behalf. Okay, let's see. Well, damn. It feels like it's that deep. Yeah. Let's see. Perseverance, good luck, yin yang ambition. Surprise. So Let's say your person doesn't want you. You know your worth, right? Came out earlier. You know why this person was rejecting you. They wanted to hold up their reputation. That's all fine and good. But guess who you got behind you, protecting you and guarding you this time around? This is your spirit team, your community. Okay? They say, well, this woman here has been persevering. All right? We have a surprise coming in. Okay? Very ambitious person. Judge, this is beyond your imagination. We've got some evidence we want to show you and uncover about some of the truth. It may feel a little complicated. It's a little complex, okay? But just listen up. It's what it's given. Let's see what it is about. We thought this person was in bad health. We were withholding her resources. We were keeping her in prison for a reason. We needed to investigate some shit here. All right, but this is what we found out. Yeah, these people still got love. They might have like unspoken desire for each other, but that's just a sight and understanding. All right, it's giving something else comes up in the near future. What is it? Discrimination. There could have been discrimination in the workplace that was being kept a secret. All right. Look at this. Venus, Venus, and Venus. Venus in Gemini, Venus in Virgo, Venus in Scorpio. All right. Let's just say the community that's working up against this specific couple, all right, and where they were supposed to come in and defend and or protect someone here, says that someone was involved with someone in the workplace. Venus in Virgo. They were keeping this a secret, Judge. Okay. We've got some sort of uncovered truth here. All right, someone was in a deceptive courtship overall. They were having two lovers at the same time. See? Yeah. So this is why we inspired these two to detach. That's what is given. All right? Let's clarify it. Know your worth. You know why the person rejected you. But little did you know we were actually, uncovering some sort of truth back here. So this is like, it's given private investigator type of energy on why something was a little bit more complicated. Even though this person has persevered and is very ambitious, something's going to have to come in another way. We've got some evidence here we need to show you. All right, so that's what it's given. Show me this energy appear with bad health, sudden wealth, and the imprisonment. Page of Swords. There was something being spied on in connection to what was being withheld with the resources, while this mean female was caring for whoever the mature man was. The very conventional type of relationship that they were in, there was some sort of investigating going on there. Page of Swords. What was happening there? Something ended. All right, so maybe the connection between this couple ended. All right. The Empress energy is here at the bottom of the deck. All right, there was something going on with the situation with the mother figure. Show me what's going on here. What's this? The Devil. So the person that was more so moving in their ego in the beginning was the masculine. Did the Empress have anything to do with trying to end the specific relationship for this couple? All right, in order to have some sort of advantage over someone's sudden wealth. And to keep this feminine energy away from this masculine energy, to have her quote unquote imprisoned. That's an issue that's being investigated on why it ended, and it kind of feels like the Empress and the Devil here. So the Empress had something regarding her ego or something like that. If this is the wife and the masculine energy and this is not someone outside of that, explain this to me. What's the Empress and the Devil? Page of Potions. Did someone know about like an outside child or something in connection to this relationship? This is something completely different, and why things are at a standstill as I'm hearing it. So the sudden wealth is actually imprisoned at this time. It has not been released. because something was uncovered about someone's bad health or someone having to care for that person, whoever it was that they had the conventional relationship with. Three of Swords and the Knight of Potions. Did someone break up with their person because they were in love with someone else and had a child with someone else? And that's more so why the Empress energy was in the ego. I don't know if this is a mother figure to like a son, the Knight of Potions. Whoever this person is, they drink a lot. Okay, they drink a lot. They kind of like drunk all the time. So something was being investigated to the ending of the situation and why the resources were held up or why something was kept in prison regarding someone's sudden wealth. The Empress and the Devil. All right, the Empress was playing in her ego. The Empress was more so trying to remain attached to something or someone. Now we have the Page of Potions coming out with the Knight of Potions coming out and the Three of Swords. There could have been a mother figure that was separated from children as well, or the person that you were courting or something like that. All right, you were having to separate from this person because they have a child. I don't know what that is. Let me pull one more card. This is getting a little confusing here. So again, there could have been something that was being discriminated because someone was involved with someone in the workplace romantically. All right, now again, going back to the original, there's a silent understanding or a deeper connection and some sort of unexpressed inner desires for this person to want to come back to their, I would imagine, ex. The Five of Swords. That was purposely done. That was someone that was cunning, trying to start some drama, starting gossip more so is what it was, to try to work up against somebody. Look how this energy is like trying to fight off the fucking boogeyman. Look who's next to the boogeyman. It's the Empress. You see what I'm saying? So it's like in order to protect you in court or whatever was uncovered, whatever the evidence was that someone was actually doing something cunning, Page of Swords, having somebody watch you so that they would be able to take your wealth or have connections to your wealth. All right, if your person was in bad health, I would imagine the person in bad health is the one that's fucking drinking up galore, hot damn. Because they stressed the fuck out. Why? Because they experienced a heartbreak or a separation or a loss. Could be affecting children, and it was all done to someone to try to win at all costs. Well, damn. All right, show me this silent understanding here in between the couple and how there's still unspoken desire. The Five of Potions, that's the masculine energy now in regret over the High Priestess. They still know that they love you. They still want to be with you, right? And you intuitively already know this. Ace of Cups. They still want to make that offer to you. Why is the Empress a problem here? Why is this mother figure a problem? It feels like a mother figure. This could be like a mother-in-law or someone that is an important feminine energy to this masculine. Six of Pentacles, because they want to reap the rewards of whatever this person was meant to offer you in regards to you guys being seen as the Queen and the King of Pentacles very stable. Okay? They want reciprocation from your person. They want to take from your person. So if you are walking with the bag of money, okay, with persevering and having lots of ambitions in your own thing, and you want your masculine to be along with, and there's a third party there, meaning a mother figure or a feminine energy overall, all right, it looks like something had to come through in another way. But what's being adjudicated in court is that the community of people are saying, listen, Judge, you're missing out on some sort of information here. We have the uncovered truth. We had to send in some sort of troops or something and find out who was spying in on this energy about this feminine energy and why she was keeping a sense of attachment to this masculine and keeping this masculine in the form of you have to stay away from your lover. There was something about discriminating in the workplace, and something that was supposed to be held a secret. Someone was in a deceptive courtship. There was a third party energy there. Two lovers at the same time. And it could have just been, if it's a wife or a mother figure, you have to love both of them, right? Moving on. Show me the discrimination here. The Ten of Cups. Someone tried to discriminate someone's happiness or someone's family dynamic. Like the happily ever after, I love you, and we're moving on. Somebody could have been jealous of that, because this whole Venus and Scorpio energy, that's complete jealousy. All right? Obsession over someone else's relationships. In love. Let's be clear, we see Venus out here almost 3 times. Yes. So this person was jealous of your connection with, I would imagine, if that's her son or you're her daughter, or vice versa. It could have been however, okay? Let's see. Yeah. They were being deceptive because they were jealous of you guys' happiness. And they were keeping some sort of secret about how they were going to be deceptive towards you, how they were going to get someone to spy on you or try to get information to take back to court. Okay? Let me get one more card on that. Show me what secrets. So again, they probably just, again, had lots of jealousy issues. Even the Seven of Swords. Maybe this person was jealous of the feminine's independence. Maybe the feminine had a strategy of making her own money rather than needing, the masculine for their money. And she were jealous of your happiness and connection even to your career. Something like this. Okay? Whatever choice you had moving forward in regarding work. So if you guys even work for closely like the same type of workplace, she would have been discriminating you in the workplace and keeping something a secret from you, and how she had someone spying in on you to bring information back to the court so that she can look like, well, you were lying and you were doing this. And no, Seven of Pentacle energy, you were clearly investing in whatever it was that you were slowly but surely building on. Okay, whether that was your finances, your time, your energy, whatever, had nothing to do with that feminine energy that wanted reciprocation of what was already part of your family and your foundation, meaning the resources, the money, okay, and how you were going to remain stable with something. Because clearly, I mean, you're going through like hardship is what it showed. Okay. Show me what the uncovered truth is here. The King of Wands. What about this King of Wands? So now, okay, remember, it came out earlier where the masculine is like, well, you made the choice to leave me. You made the choice to walk away. And now I come out of the court looking like, haha, bitch, I won, right? What is the uncovered truth that the masculine didn't know about? Is it the whole situation with the mother figure? Well, so now it's because they're in a sense of regret now. They're like, fuck, I lost out on my high priestess. I still love that person. They lost out on their star. See what I'm saying? Someone here has connections to like fortune and fame. All right, King of Wands with the star card is like, if you're famous, this person wants to be with you because you're famous, right? If you are a walking bag of money, it's like this person would be like putting you on their hip. That's my wife. Something like this. But they're only attracted to the materialistic only when you're winning. If you're losing, this isn't someone that really loves you. They care for you, they have love for you, but it doesn't show because of how they hold their reputation is everything to them. If they're not top shit, if they're not winning, they don't fuck with you like that. Let's put it that way. If you're not looking like a walking bag of money and they are too, they don't fuck with you. That's fake love, right or wrong? Right. So show me. How is there a sense of flattery here? Because it could have been this masculine trying to have a love affair with someone else. Could have had multiple lovers at the same time. Could have been some sort of deceptive courtship. Whether it was them saying, well, my mom is winning. My mom is the one that brings in the money. Or my mom does this. Or continues to compare you with whoever this Empress energy is. Okay? Let's be clear. Show me the flattery card. The Nine of Cups, they desired someone more than what they desired you, if you are the feminine. Damn. And that's the truth, because they found attraction to someone else. Queen of Wands. Someone that matches their fucking fly. Look at this. There's the Queen and the King of Wands now. They met somebody that matches their fly. I came out of court. I won this battle. Ha, 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 ha. Fuck you and leave you in the dust, right? But yet they know who you are. The Star. That they go get with an Aquarian that's like famous for something, or looks good with them, or someone that they can throw on their hip and say, well, that's mine. That's what they were searching for. If you didn't have that, because you didn't reap the fruits of your labor just yet, they didn't want you. They continued to try to, like, you know what I mean? So if that's what you felt as the feminine from this masculine energy, even if you desire this person, even if you love this person for so long, but you felt that sense of, I need to leave you so I can go do me, then that was a choice that you had to make, is what it's given. Show me adjudication and community here. So I feel like your community is in the behalf of, like, working in your behalf in the background, trying to bring justice to this situation. Show me what this is. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Potions. Interesting. So did they grant whatever to the person that you love? Because if you're the Queen of Cups in this energy and you're emotionally strong, okay, does the Ace of Pentacles go to the King of Potions? Like, you get a new opportunity for love here with a different masculine? Is that what comes in to be fair? Show me the King of Cups energy. I don't trust this King of Cups, because it feels like he's got one eye open for a reason. I don't know if this is the Knight of Cups that you're recording, or there seems to be somebody drinks a lot and somebody now has an eye on you, but still has not put the fucking bottle down. It's almost like I still have the opportunity to get what it is that I want. This is a gift. The Ace of Pentacles. What is the community doing in behalf in the background is what I feel. Ace of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I don't know. Maybe trying to give you an opportunity with someone that feels is a little bit better for you emotionally. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get you an opportunity to go step into a new relationship. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Or to bring this couple back together in love. Let's just say it like that. I don't know. Because we already know what the intentions of this Empress was. How can we set a new pathway here for these two to move forward in love? Show me the Two of Wands. Will it work out or will it not work out? The opportunity will present itself, but I feel emotionally the both of you will end up being, like, emotionally withdrawn at that point. Because it has gone through way too much. You've experienced way too much. If someone already else is, like, dating someone else, they still have love for you. More than likely, there's silent resentment there. All right, there's some sort of unspoken understanding of why you guys are not speaking anymore, but you still have deep affection for this person. I still love you, but I'm already moved on. Again, it's the reputation or the public image that is more significant to the masculine energy. Rather, the feminine energy is like, I lost out on the love of my life. I got to go search for someone else new now as well. All right, Six of Cups, it kind of feels like Four of Cups. It kind of feels like, well, it looks like I lost out on my opportunity. Which, again, the masculine came out and was like, well, you should have never made the decision to leave me. But this would be like you being in a marriage, unhappy, knowing that your person has or attraction for someone else, number one. Number two, this would be saying, okay, well, I guess I have to settle. In order for me to be, with the love of my life, I have to put my goals on hold. Fuck that shit. Never would you ever have to do that. No, you leave. That's the choice. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups to the Three of Swords is, I love you, but I have to leave you. Because I have to make sure that I prosper and I grow on my journey. And this person says, well, I hurt as well because I love you too, but now I have to go focus on what my reputation looks like. I need someone next to me that has a bag of money, that looks good when we go out, right? And now I don't have love for you anymore. I love you, but I don't love you. That's what it's given. Damn. All right, so you knowing your worth, you had to reject this person. Or they had to reject you. Take it as it resonates. That's what it feels like. Let's see. Five of Wands, and that's where the drama is. Because there's still love there. The Magician. Something was manipulated in order for someone to look like they had more money. Yeah, so they betrayed you. Damn, Seven of Wands. Now you got to defend and protect yourself from this person. Five of Wands, all the conflict, all the competition, all the challenges that you've gone through, it was all manipulated in the favor for the masculine to have most of the abundance so that they would end up walking away from you with the Ten of Swords and betraying you because they were so focused on the materialistics, not the love of the relationship. Okay? So again, you have to understand that you know your worth, and the reason why you were rejected, neglected from this person, or forbidden to come back to this person is because your efforts are going to be rewarded, whether they're now or in the near future. It's within reach because you know that success lies in your hands. That's why you're happily moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. Saying Venus and Virgo's energy, I was discriminated upon, all right, but I know that I am a truthful person, and this is the direction I chose to go in, so I kind of have to stand on my word and say this is the direction I'm going in. Okay? Show me this energy of defending, protecting, and guarding. So I feel like you are protected here. Six of Potions. You would always be feeling protection from the person from your past. Is that your ex? Or you feel protected, or you need to protect some sort of nostalgic memories of your past. The Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. The Nine of Wands. You kind of feel like you took the short end of the stick here. Because you had to defend and protect yourself. You felt like the wounded warrior. You could have been fighting for something here. But no matter what, you were getting cheated out. Because you were slowly but surely moving forward. And to this person, you didn't look like anything. There was only memories there with you. That's it. What is it that's guaranteed? The Page of Wands. The passion for each other will never leave. The Four of Cups again. You kind of feel like the guarantee of the passion would always be there, but you know it's an opportunity that you ended up missing out on. Ace of Wands. Like the passion will never go anywhere for this person. The Lovers. And the Ten of Pentacles. I guarantee you if it was to happen to be that there was another shot, you guys would end up being together if there was abundance there. Eight of Pentacles. You would be able to work it out. If it was about the money, the relationship would work. Because the whole reason that it didn't work out was because you didn't have the foundation or the resources to go focus on what your passion was, even if this person was supportive of it. If you didn't look like you had shit, if you looked like you had shit, they were afraid to be around you. They kind of had to hold up to the same standard that you lived by. They were more attracted to the materialistic things. If this Empress energy wasn't the attachment, the devil, to you guys' relationship and wanting what was supposed to be reciprocated to her, you would have what you needed, is what it's given. So whatever seems to be in the imprisonment around the resources is because the Empress was attached to your masculine. Is this person leaving a third party that they're dealing with right now? More than likely it's an Aquarius that they're dealing with. That they feel like is, you know, a star on their hip or something like that. Justice. Are they getting married to that person? Because the message of concern came out with marriage. They might just be marrying somebody. Two of Pentacles. They're indecisive right now. Or they feel controlled inside of a marriage. Temperance. Patience is virtue. The Fool. They're patiently waiting for you to come back. Notice the Fool is walking with the star. Look at the star right here. There's something that could have been fucked up that needed to be fixed up. All right, she's stitching her arm back together. Maybe they're trying to make everybody involved happy. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Potions. This person could actually feel a lot better moving forward independently. I'm not even gonna lie. Because they feel like they have, you know, if there's, like, let's just say there's 3 different people that they have to love on. The love and the passion for you never left. They have to obviously love on the mother figure, and they have to give love to the new person that they met. So it's like they're spread thin. What do you do moving forward as the feminine energy, if this is the case? Because that's fucked up. Someone's strategy was to hold up the resources so that you guys wouldn't be able to move forward together. If not, you would have been together. The feminine, 4 of Swords. Go focus on your healing, boo. And fuck this whole situation. Your business or whatever negotiation of a business contract could be in motion right now. The Knight of Swords. You were attacked. Specifically. 4 of Pentacles. Your foundation was attacked. 4 of Pentacles is a firm foundation. The Knight of Swords. Someone strategically attacked you. Now you have to go focus on some sort of healing. Or you would have to go through like marriage counseling. Okay? Show me more. Well, I'll be hot damn. The Queen of Pentacles is here. And the King of Pentacles came out over here, and where the conflict, the manipulation was that the King of Pentacles went after the money and betrayed their Queen of Pentacles. So the person that says, well, your foundation was attacked, now you have to go focus on the healing or go through marriage counseling with the person that betrayed you. What are you going to do? You're going to go find a true soulmate. Why would a soulmate backstab you? That shit is over. Here. Here. Damn. Moral of the story. The karmic lesson was your person ain't fucking love you like that. They were more so trapped in the energy of wanting materialistic things and not really trying to ride out for you like that. Or that's the way that that mother figure had them thinking. It was all about money, 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 not trying to protect and or guarantee the connection that you have with your so-called wife. That's what is given in this. All right, so if you went through bad health or a sense of imprisonment because of some sort of wealth, you may actually be getting paid out from something or getting some sort of compensation for what you've gone through. Will you be doing an all signs reading for the month of October? More than likely, but not today. I have to do a members reading actually today. If you don't mind, sweetie. Don't worry, I'm always here. In the near future, distant horizons. Let's just get one last card here. Poverty. You're going to have to overcome some sort of struggle, some sort of hardship. You possibly are unemployed. You possibly are dealing with situations involving home, all right? Like needing housing assistance, financial assistance. And that will all have to come through the court, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, it will have something to do with like finding a home, having to find a new job, all right? So it's given like being unemployed and going through hardship. All right, and then there's this person that's on thinking about you on their mind. I don't know who that is. Expectation, false person, and lovers. So they're going to be thinking about you. Meanwhile, they're with the... I'm going to play this song because... Hold on a second. I feel like it's of significance to this specific spread. And I'm just going to play it. I don't give a shit. Hold on a second. Let me find it. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. That's crazy. That is fucking nuts. I don't think I heard that.
They never choose. The one that they really love is the one that they lose. She ends.
Jesse Reyes. All right, that's her song. That's crazy. So basically, he settled for the woman that should have had the position of the wife, right? You let someone else control your life. All these dramatic changes happen, okay? And now you got to go to settle for the one that you're continuously thinking should have been the one that should be there, okay? So the one that's dealing with the poverty and the despair is going to be more so the feminine energy here in the near future. Let's just see. That's what I'm picking up on. All right, let me see Distant Horizons. That's so crazy because I just posted that video like 2-3 days ago and it's coming out in the reading now. So there's something being spoken about, a major change that could be transforming very soon. All right. In the Distant Horizons, yeah, you're emotionally withdrawing from somebody. You're walking away. You are just taking the loss. That's a Saturn and Pisces energy, current transit, what we're speaking about now with this sextile to the moon in Capricorn. Show me the poverty. So you take immense loss here, okay, if you're in poverty. Okay, I see the King of Wands coming out as well. So I don't know. He was the one that also took a loss, okay? Um, you could be in poverty because of this King of Wands and how he had that person on his hip and wanting to continue moving forward, okay? Take it vice versa, I don't know. But it's giving me this energy. All right, show me the courthouse. Ooh, yeah, that's where most of the deception is going to be taking place here. Judgment takes place there, yeah. There's something about the deception that took place and how someone is being judged in the courts. Okay, show me despair. All right, so you might be moving through hardship or difficulty. This may have already happened, I don't know, but it's calling for in the near future why you're emotionally withdrawing from somebody and why you've experienced loss. Saturn didn't just step into Pisces. It's been here for a while now. Yeah. See how this wow, that's fucking insane. Look at this. This person's going to be like, damn. You know what I mean? I feel regret. I feel sorrow. I feel lost because I left somebody here in despair. This was the masculine's energy. They feel bad. They feel bad. You see it. All right, so show me the thoughts. So they'll never release the passion that they have for you, but the love that they have for you isn't the same because they're already expected to move on to someone else. You see what I'm saying? She's more privileged. She's more dressed well. She stays at home. Her face is all, you know what I'm saying? She's good to go, is what it's giving. And now they know that they chose the false person because the one that they truly love is the one that should have the home. You see what I'm saying? Show me the thoughts card here. Possibly the one that they actually have children with. See what I'm saying? Look at this. They all should be together with their children in a home. Okay? Show me the thoughts. Wow. So this person is thinking like how strong you have to be, Nine of Wands, how and or why you would end up having a barrier up with this person. All right, show me the expectation card here. See? It had a lot to do with the third party. The third party could legit be a mother figure. The person that they live with, reside with in a family. All right? Maybe that's what was expected. It's like, well, I'm sorry, I can't leave my mom. What? You little fucking pussy bitch. It's given that, all right? Show me the false person. The death card. See what I'm saying? So the feminine understands, I can't move forward with you. You never chose me. I'm not your wife. It's given that. All right, so now they have to daydream about the one that they could have been with, but they chose wrong. Show me the lovers. The strength, you hard-headed mother sucker. See that? Show me the children in the home. Two of Swords. Now they have to deal with some sort of like decision involving the children in the home. All right, involving the person that they still have passion for, which would be the baby mama, I would say. Okay. Five of Pentacles. And how that person was left in despair with nothing, with no resources. It's going through hardship. It's showing here poverty and despair. All because they wanted to look like, haha, I won. Haha, I left you in poverty. Damn, I regret doing that. See? Show me the family room. Three of Swords, you broke up the whole family. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Knight of Potions. Instead of you allowing someone to build on what they were building on and being patient, all right, investing your time, your energy, your resources, you rather started conflict, and now you're out here looking like shit, drinking up a storm, all right, having to find a new pathway to move forward, being ruled by that devilish expectation of the mother figure that came out earlier, and having to have her associated to all of your winnings. Let's just say the Nine of Pentacle energy. The same person that tried to discriminate you and your entire family, their unspoken desire is to take all of your fucking money. I wonder where you get your greediness with materialistics from. It's from the mother figure. It's the way you grew up. Maybe you needed the best of the best of the best, or that's the way that she wanted to see herself as. So she used you and your resources to gain from you so that she could have what your woman was supposed to have. A mother doesn't marry her son. A mother marries a husband, right? Now there's some shit that really needs to be healed here in regards to how you fucked up. You know what I mean? Because now you have mental issues. Eight of Swords energy. And you tried to use all your minions. So now everybody knows about your business, by the way. Page of Swords, everybody fucking knows about it. Everybody. Okay. And now you're just kind of feeling like, well, now I have to reject the whole world because I'm embarrassed or something. You know what I mean? Four of Cups. I don't want anything to do with the lover. I don't want nothing to do with the mother figure. I barely want anything to do with this fucking bitch that I'm with now. It's given that. And then you're probably going to get emotionally a little bit better, but you're still going to be drinking. Ta-da! I got a new gift. Somebody has to feel like they have something new all the time. It's because you're going to always be connected to the materialistic things. That's what you feel like is connected to your fortune, or how you seem to have in your mind a quote-unquote win. Crazy. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. It's the truth. You always want the best of the best. Three of Cups with the Queen of Wands. You want whatever looks best, whoever looks best, all right, or whatever makes you feel at your best. Yeah, Nine of Cups. It's whatever you desire, and that's what you're walking away with. You don't give a shit. So it gives me a very self-centered, narcissistic-ass person. I'm sorry. You don't give shit about anything or anybody else except for what you want. That's what it's giving me. Well, damn. Alright, well, I feel bad for the feminine on the other side of that, because you look like you're about to go through some bullshit in court, and yeah, everybody will be looking at you like, you stupid bitch, you settled for that dumb motherfucker. What song was I listening to? Oh, it's a Spanish song for those that know Spanish. Hold on, I'll play it real quick. 1 second. Damn, this person's gonna clown the fuck out of you too, this masculine. for the feminine, I'm speaking on your behalf here. All right, let's see if I can get these ads to stop. There we go. Llorando por un hombre que no valía un centavo. So you cried for the one that you wanted, but the one that was gonna kind of leave you like, you know what I mean, fucked over anyway. Se dice que se te han visto por la calle vagando. So everybody that comes to him and says, oh, I saw your ex out here crying to someone else that she needs help with money or something, and they're gonna clown you. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're not even gonna go more into that, but the feminine, it was part of the infidelity, the betrayal, the breakup that kind of put you into that position. So it was part of the master plan. Don't feel bad because you look like the pobre diabla out here. You look like the poor devil, is what the song is saying. All right. I think more than likely you know that you were betrayed in a way that you weren't supposed to deal with what you were dealing with. And more than likely, something's better for you on the other side of this. I want to pull one more on that betrayal card. So they may have painted the picture that you betrayed this masculine in some way, somehow. All right, because of all of their 50,000 million, their minions that they had spying on you or something like that. But yet the real reality was in connection to the relationship itself and why you guys broke up. Okay? Well, feminine energy. Doubts surface. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. You're never going to trust this person again. They betrayed you. You can't trust them anymore. Their trust in you isn't the same anymore. They still love you and have passion for you, but they clearly played both sides. I love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.